So, hi. It's Sunday night. I should be asleep. It's technically a short work week, but it's still going to be like a regular length one for me. I guess I have one less day. No, it's two less days after work, technically. Closed Thursday. My department's closed on Wednesday. I'm gonna see if I can work Wednesday, but I doubt I can. But anyway, so I'm sure you noticed I've been sick. I'm still sick. Still sick-ish. It's not nearly as bad. It's just a cough now. Um, Today is the first day I felt mostly good. I was out of work, so I felt it coming on last Saturday, or last Sunday. So I was out of work Monday and Tuesday. Went to work Wednesday. I felt really bad Wednesday, but I needed the money. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday is the weekend shift, so I did that. Um, like Friday and Saturday all day, like this here was burning. It was no fun. Still had the cough too. I think the cough got worse as the week went on, but it's not as bad today. But yeah, so I had decided, I was like, you know what, I should find a game to play. Since I was going to be out sick, like I might as well find something I can just kind of like chill with. I don't have to focus super hard on. Didn't really want to play any RPGs just yet because I'm trying to decide on something when it comes to RPGs. Look at that skill right there. Old school. I've already done all this. No. I think I've done all of that. I don't know. Anyway, so I decided to go with this because Metroid Prime, I'm pretty sure I have the disc in this room somewhere for the GameCube. I bought it back when, shoot, I was still in high school, I think, when this game came out, the original one. I swear, I feel like I had it on the Wii also. I tried playing in emulators over the years, and I would get to like a certain point. It was way earlier than I'm at now. It was the snow area, the beginning of the snow area. I would get there, and I would just kind of get like, be disinterested or something. I don't know. I think I would usually just get kind of like lost somewhere and not know what to do. So I would just stop. This game has a hint system, obviously, but the hint system isn't like. The hint system is like, oh, there's enzymes in this area, and then you go there and something happens. Like if you can figure out what to do when you get there, something will happen, which is kind of a little bit of direction, which I guess is better than nothing. But that's what's happening now. I figured, since I got this back when it came out, I didn't realize it was years ago at this point. I was thinking Prime Remastered came out like a year ago. I think it's like 2 or 3 years old. I figured I might as well just go ahead and get back to this and see if I can make some progress, because again, I keep going back to Dread. Prime 4 is out soon. I never played Prime 2 or 3. I played a decent amount of Prime Hunters on the DS. Because that was one of the early online DS games from what I remember. But I hear some people say like, oh man, I love Prime. Some people say they love Prime more than Super Metroid. I'm like, what? So I've always wanted to like finish this. And it's the kind of game, it feels like it's the kind of game that it's not beyond my skill to finish, but now the game is trying my patience so hard. It's starting to kill me, man. Because I work almost every single day. I come home from work, I'll leave for work at like 5:40, 5:50 in the morning. Get home, by the time I get home, it's like 6:30, 7 o'clock, walk the dog, get back inside, it's like 8, 7:30, 8 o'clock, I might have to eat. So all of a sudden it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock, I have time to play a game. And, I finished Death Stranding a couple of years ago. I think work had slowed down a little bit. Like I was getting out of work on time, like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, so I just had free time. Played the Death Stranding. That game is a game that, tests your patience in certain things, but it's nothing crazy. It's just like, oh, if you run too fast, you're gonna have to pick up all these packages, or, you're not gonna get a good rating because they got damaged in the rain or whatever. This game, retro games, say something like Contra or Castlevania, like, those games are realistically like 45 minutes long. Maybe some of them are like an hour long. But the idea is that they're hard, so if you die, you have to restart. Or, for me, like if it's, what I'll end up doing is like, instead of playing the game in one sitting, I'll play the game, I'll use save states But a lot of times when I use the save states, it's like if I die, I have to restart. Um, if it's a game I really want to see the end of, I'll use save states and be like, you know what, I want to see this. I've never seen all of this before. So I'll use save states and just, if I die, load up the save, go back, try to finish it. And then maybe I'll go back later and try to actually finish it without the save states. Cool. But this game, man. This 3D map, there's a problem with some games where this is not the same thing. But say you finish a game and you're like, I want to replay that game. Maybe you want to speedrun it or something like that. So you finish the game and you restart the game and you start playing it. And in your head, you're 3 steps ahead. So you're like, I need to be here, but you're thinking way ahead, like way further ahead. So then you can't figure out how to get through the one thing that's in front of you because you forgot that one part. And it's like hard to remember, like what's the thing I forgot, because again you're thinking, oh, I got to do this instead. This game's issue is that the hints they give you can be so vague. Other Metroid games that really give you hints, I'm sure the modern ones do. I'm sure Dread does. I didn't really play any of the ones on the GBA. I'm sure they give you like, you know, better, like, oh, you should go here or whatever. But you know, Metroid 2, Super Metroid didn't really give you any clues. I was complaining about this. Okay, I was complaining about this while I was sick, just in, you know, just typing. I hate this. This is terrible. What am I looking at here? I see a blue area. That's cool. I see all these areas over here that are orange. The problem is that if you go play an old Metroid, well, not an old Metroid game, a 2D Metroid game, let's say, where am I? Hold on. I can't even figure out where I'm at right now. Because the dang map is so weird. Okay, I'm here. All right, there we go. See, all right, so it's a 3D space. Fair. They're trying to do they're doing their level best. They're trying to figure out like, hey, how do we make Metroid exploration in 3D? And for the most part, you know, like finding a new area. If I see a white door, I'm like, oh, I don't have what I need to open that door. Okay, I gotta find that. Same with the purple doors, red doors. There's a purple door right there. Okay, I gotta find the purple thing. I gotta find the red thing. Whatever. There's a red thing down there. Sure. Okay. Now, problem number one is this 3D map this is the best they can do. I've always hated 3D maps. Any game that gives me a 3D map, my default view will be this. But you can't do this here because if you can't tell, this up here, that's another level. That's not where I'm at. I'm down here. So now instead of just being like, oh, I want to go here and here, oh, there's a blue space over here. Well, clearly I haven't been there yet. So how do I get there? No, the problem I have with this map system, outside of it being 3D and being very confusing, problem number one, confusing. Problem number two, this doesn't mean anything. What is this? This is I guess supposed to show me like, oh, these things are different levels, like a honeycomb grid. That's cool. But how does this connect to this, connect to this, connect to this? None of these things they're positioning here, it doesn't mean anything. This drives me crazy. So if I go in here, let's see, this says Talon Overworld South. So that's where this goes to. So when I go up here, that's this. This is Talon Overworld South. Where do you come up at? Where do you, how, why? It's over here. How do you know that this here goes from here to here? It doesn't even make any sense. Like the way it's laid out is so dumb. Um, that's huge issue because you're trying to like get to these different spaces and it's like, wait, where, where am I? Or like, for me when I was, let's say here. There's a bunch of places that this goes to. This goes to Phendrana Drifts North. This goes to Chozo Ruins North. I think there's another one that's down here. This goes to Talon Overworld West. This goes to Phendrana drifts south, and then this goes down to the mines. Okay. Like, this... What? Like, it's so confusing trying to figure out where this stuff comes from and where it goes to. But the other big issue, and this is, I mean, whatever. This is the remaster. I don't expect them to fix this stuff. This is just how the game was. And again, probably if I had more time, if I had more free time, you know, if I was back in high school still, or earlier or whatever, I have all the time in the world. I don't really have that right now. Um, so when you play the old Metroid games, like say if you're playing Super Metroid, let's just say this is a 2D view of this room. Okay, when you go in here, this space here, as you clear out each block, this will change colors. So if you only go to here, all this here will still be blue. This game, when you go to a space, it turns orange. It's like you've explored this room. I haven't. This one I know I have. So this is what I just found. Again, the other night, like yesterday or the day before, I was 100% like, so you know what? I'm gonna uninstall this. I was like, you know what? Wait, hold on. I'll just wait. I want to install it. I'll leave it installed, but I'll just not stream it until I can figure out what to do. So this room here is a great example of the problem, where I haven't been here. Clearly, I have not been here. Now, this is Metroid Quarantine Zone A, or Quarantine A. Okay. This is the room, this here, there's no way of knowing that, but this room right here, this is where all that blue stuff is. If I go down here, I die. But I need to get up here. How do I get there? There's this. How do I get here? I don't know. But if I'm just looking at the map and I'm trying to figure out where to go, I'm like, all right, well, this is blue. I haven't been there. I don't know. I haven't gone past this area here. So when I'm sitting here trying to figure out where to go, I'm like, all right, well, this is blue. Go down here, can't get in there. This is, where's the other spot that's blue? There's another space up here. This is blue. Haven't been here either. Okay. Great. All this, I think I've explored all of this technically. There's probably places here that I haven't necessarily seen, but I don't know because the map marks everything as explored the second you touch the room. That's I wish they didn't do that. I wish they did the old method, like, all right, the area that you've touched has like an orange hue and everything else will be blue. Let's see. This is an issue I have with the Zelda games too. Okay. Um, One of my issues with the Zelda games is that I get stuff and I don't remember what does what. So here we go. Here's the first weapon. You got this. Again, these are all the weapons in the old Metro games. That's fair. The wave beam. You got the ice beam, and you got the plasma beam. It's cool. I've also got missiles, as you can see. I've got the energy tanks at the top of the screen. I've got the little radar thing over there. You also have the different vision modes. You got regular vision. You got scanning vision. So if I want to go scan, I can scan stuff to find information. You got X-ray vision, so you can see like heat signatures. Sometimes, like this right here, this will show me a door to the wall. That's kind of cool. And you got X-ray vision, which is like useless. Use X-ray vision like if something is, if I'm in this room and there's like a hidden passage, it'll show me that. But it's a very like specific use. Haven't really used this vision much. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and go through here. Let's see. Can't see anything here. Heat vision. Look, there's something up there. Oh man. Wild. If I go back to regular vision, there's something up there. There's these guys. That's fine. Whatever. I feel like this entire back half of this game has been so much of just like testing patience in a way. It's like, oh, how much of this do you want to deal with? Like making color, like enemies that just have different colors, and the idea is like, oh, you have to use different weapons on them. Sure, whatever. It's not hard. It's just like a thing you have to think about. Like instead of just being like, I'm gonna go in this room and shoot these people, now I'm gonna shoot them with this specific weapon. Okay, whatever. Plenty of games have that issue. Um, Here's this. I'm gonna waste the missiles here, so I'll go in over this way. Alright. And here's where I've been getting stuck at. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Already scanned this. Sure. Alright, so we did that. We cleared this out. Oh, nope, can't use that. Nothing up here. So this literally just, this is the thing I was like, you know what, I don't want to use the guide. I looked at the guide, I was like, let me see if we can just give me some sort of a clue. Guide gave me nothing as a clue. Alright, so we're in the this is the containment area. What's cool about this is, if you know Metroid, this is how Metroids work. Since the first Metroid game on Nintendo, I think their weakness has always been ice. Luckily, there's even tooltips in here. Like if you go to here, logbook, creatures. If I go in here, let's see if I can find anything on the Metroids. Let's see. Hunter Metroid, Talon Metroid. Let's go with this. It's not this one. Maybe this one. Cold-based attacks are still quite effective against these creatures. So, using ice on Metroids freezes them and lets you kill them. This game isn't as flexible as, like, you know, the 2D ones were, but there was a point in time when you could do like this, like let it come towards you, and then you could use that as like a platform or something. So I was like, all right, yeah, that's what I need to do here. Dang buttons. See, I can kind of jump on this. It doesn't really work. That's not what they want you to do. Okay. There's another Metroid in here. This is the room I kept getting to. I was like, man, what do I do? And this is not where the hint is. I will show you where the hint is. The hint that they gave me. The hint, oh, I don't even see it anymore. I swear there was something down here. It was like, oh, there's like increased phase-on energy in this area. Like, what? How do I get there? And I go down here and like there's like a beam in here, so I can't get through here. Again, what this thing should do is it should mark off this part right here as being the space I explored, because I can't go into the rest of this, but it marks it all as orange. So I have no clue. Again, I might get stuck here in a second. So I kept getting here. This is like the dead end space. I'm like, man, what do I need to do? I see this up here. I see these dang mushroom things. All right, we'll go up here. I'm like, all right, maybe I can get up here. Maybe this sort of trick jump. Maybe I need to go back and get like a screw attack or something like that. Can't connect to this. There's nothing for me to do here. So I was like, all right, what do I do? There's something I can scan. There's nothing in here to scan. There could be a little computer here. There's this. There could be a computer here saying like, hey, we're testing new technology in this area. Something. Nothing. Science team, sure, don't antagonize Metroids. There's nothing in here to indicate that this is what I should be doing. All right, there's nothing here. There's a door. There's this thing up here is lit, so this looks like something I might be able to latch onto. But if you go into this vision, the vision that you don't need to use that much, all of a sudden, there are floating platforms. They're always here, but you can't see them unless you have this vision. Why? The only reason I even thought to try this out is I was sitting here, it's like, man, I've gone to every space that I can get to right now. Press buttons, I don't see anything happening. I have no clue what they want me to do. That's I don't care for that. That's the bad stuff. But yeah, I had just got here. Just like, man, when I saw this, you have no clue. It was just like, oh boy. Oh boy. Not amused. It would be fine if there was an indication like, hey, this is something you might need to try out. But why on earth would I try that? Let's see. Like, at what point was it established that that's something I would need to use that here? Because this isn't the area. I mean, I guess it kind of is. This isn't really the area that you've been using any of that specific vision for. It's just like it's stuff like that in games where I'm just like, man, I'm sure I don't know. I don't know. I feel like some stuff is just like it's cryptic. It's not even I don't know. Maybe I just need to be more like to try more things out in different areas, but there is no reason for me to have thought to do that here is the thing that bothers me about it. It's just little things like that, man. Nice. It's not what I wanted to do, but whatever. It is what it is. Okay. That was way higher than I am. This is a save. Nope. Missiles. Great. That's good. That's good too. It's fine. Lordy. Grappling hook in this is not the best. It's the thing from the stupid video I was looking at earlier, I think. It's not. The bad guys are still gone. This is not Dark Souls, thank goodness. This is it. This is the clue that they gave me where I was like, what? And I kept trying to go from here. I'm like, how do you get in here? It didn't explain to me. It's not that I needed to go this way. It didn't explain to me that, like, whatever the room is, the one that's above here, didn't explain to me that this is, I hadn't been there yet. So, sure, of course I'm going to head in that direction. Thing about cordite. I forgot how to break that. This. Oh, no. They can waste the missile. Just leave. I don't feel like dealing with it. Seriously? Dude, this sucks. They say so. Shit's so lame. I don't really care for the combat in this game. I know they're like people are like, oh, it's all about the exploration, but then they throw in these like the combat sequences are just like you lock on and whatever. It's just not doing it for me. I think part of the issue, which is what it is, it's whatever. But I feel like the game is like it's almost too long too. This is the same way I started feeling towards like the back half of what's it called? Jeez, Alien Isolation. Where like once you learn the thing, it's not really fun doing this stuff anymore. It's just going through the motions. Well, I got full mines. There's got to be another way to deal with this thing. You have to break the plates, but it seems like a lot of times when you go to shoot at it, you shoot at little blue things to break it, so then it's stunned. It like pulls up the shield. So I think I just have to get my timing better or something. Right there, just happened. I see there is a slight delay. Should have noticed hours ago. See that? It's like it just like oh. Great. Sweet. We're done. No more. Phazon suit. Yes, great. Awesome. Do, do, do. Great. But then what? But then what, honey? You're not listening, Linda. Linda. Platform. Very weird how the game decides, like, oh, this isn't important. It's very weird. It's a Phazon tree. The hell? Sure. Um, now what do I need to do? Again, I'm very slow. There's not that much like. Oh no, there's one of those things behind me. Um, Man, what am I gonna do? It's purple. Great. You're missing a letter, but I'm good. I'm good. Just ready for this damn game to be over with. It is testing my patience. It was the first couple of hours, the first like I don't know, 5 or 6 hours, pretty good. And, like it's cool when you find a thing, but at the same time, like, oh man, it just feels like it feels like it's too long. Let's go here. Go there, go up a level. Maybe this is something. I don't know. Um, isn't this one of the rooms with no, this is the room that had the weird sentry things. I guess not. All right. Where am I going? Anytime I play a game like this where there's an elevator, I try to figure out where I'm supposed to be turning when I land, but there you go. It's 3D map, man. I'm telling you. Go here, here, down there, over. Maybe this is something. All right. Oh my god. I hate this map so much. I have no clue. I hate this map. Um, I should go towards that save point. I think actually, I feel like the research facility is going to be important soon. All right, so I'll go this way. Where? What? I gotta figure out how to get to that white room up there. It's up there. I don't think I want to do that. At the same time, I don't want to have to fight that stupid boss again, so I guess I don't really have a choice. Oh wait. Sweet. This is much better. Dorito's gonna have to do a bunch of dumb stuff to get through there. Alright. Drop the ball on that one. We're good. We just gotta get up here to save. What if this did something? This must be some other way of shooting fire out or something. I guess it'd be pointless though. Let's make the game more complicated. All right, so go down. What's this? White. there. I don't care about those guys right there. Um, red. Fortunately, these guys I'm going to have to fight because this pathway is too narrow. Be nice if the hits connected. Awesome. Everything. It's not everything in terms of what I could find, but I think it feels like that should be everything in terms of like weird collectibles I can get. Alright, now what do I need to do? Guess I'll leave. Straight up this way somewhere. There it is. Pretend I don't feel it. Whatever the thing is behind me, just need to not look at it and it won't bother me. Worked out. There's nowhere else for me to go besides the research station, I guess. I think the game is going to make me backtrack and get all those stupid the artifacts that I'm supposed to be looking for. It's never really made clear that I need the artifacts, but the way that it's phrased makes it sound like I need the artifacts. Like if you like vague hints, like thinking of Mortal Kombat the movie, like use that which brings life or something, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, it's a bucket of water. Oh, here's an artifact. Oops. What the heck is that? What is this? Where does this go? Huh. Weird. That means I don't need to deal with that anymore. That's fair. Oh, duh. I need to go up higher. I guess that's what I'm doing. Sure. Not that. There's something else here. Where's this other thing at? It's like, there it is. What is that? Oh, what a nightmare. It's in one of those spots where it's just like you can see it's there, but it's not there. It definitely is. How do you get over there? It's like it's literally blocked off. See how I'm on the tree? That means there's something else there that I'm not seeing. Let me in. What? Fascinating. I didn't notice this was here because it blends into everything else. All right, so let's see. I go here. There's this here. Is that it? What is this? It's a. Oh, come on. I like to get back to here. I just have to go all the way down and whatever the hell all this is. It's like a mess. I got all excited. I was like, "Oh man, there's somebody standing there." It's like, "Wait, nope, nope. That's not a thing that happens in this game." All right. Stay up here. You can go over there. I don't really need to be in here, right? I don't. I don't, man. I gotta. I think the only thing that was here was the water thing, but I got the suit for that, so that's not really an issue. It's been a long time since I've seen this thing. This. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and stop here for the night, I guess. I'm probably not. I'm probably gonna cut the stream off and keep playing. I don't know. But I need to get in bed is the catch, because I gotta be up in like 5 hours. So, anyway, I will catch you later. Peace.